Meteorologist Kristen Currie.
Good morning. Let's turn now to weather. We'll start with a live look outside. This is our Lorenz 360 camera. Again, looking out on the horizon, the little waves you see there with the clouds are actually thunderstorms firing closer to the Houston metro. We've got dry skies and clear conditions here locally. Current temperature 56 degrees. We've got calm winds and humidity at about 77%. As far as the overall setup goes, still that cold front hanging out in East Texas. It's going to kind of stall a little bit today and then lift north as a warm front tonight. The dry line is still way back out to the west. This does move east, gets closer to us today, becomes more of a player in our forecast tomorrow. As far as the bus stop goes, as you're getting the kids ready for the bus, I anticipate temperatures to be in the 50s, pickup time in the 80s underneath a mainly sunny sky. I mean, today looks really good. In fact, it's probably going to be the quietest day of the next 7 as far as weather goes. Temperatures will be in those 80s everywhere you look. As far as where we should be, lower 80s is average, so we are running a little bit of a fever with those afternoon highs, and even the morning lows will get milder moving forward too. Today will be definitely the driest day as far as humidity standards go. Things get real humid as we move into the later part of this week. With those dew points between the mid 60s and low 70s, there is plenty of moisture out there to work with when it comes to storms. So today, I'm not worried about anything. Tomorrow, clouds to start, maybe a couple sprinkles tomorrow morning, but nothing significant. We're going to be looking at mostly to partly sunny skies through tomorrow with an isolated storm chance getting into the later part of the afternoon. It is more likely that storms enter the hill country late night because the storm potential along the dry line out towards Permian Basin in West Texas looks to have a lot more with it as far as potential to develop some pretty big storms. Whether or not those storms can survive the trek across the big country and make it to the hill country, still a little bit of a question mark, but this is going to be my 20 to 30% tomorrow night. Isolated storms trying to hold together to reach the I-35 corridor early Wednesday morning, but that is a low potential. I think the hill country has the better chance of seeing storms late tomorrow night. There's also going to be a severe weather threat. It's low, 1 out of 5. The further west you go, closer to Lubbock, Abilene, Midland, the higher that threat is tomorrow. Rainfall potential. Now here's the thing. Tomorrow is just round 1. We've got another round coming in Wednesday, Thursday, and potentially Friday. Model's a little uncertain, though, as to how much rain is going to come out of this. Computer model number 1 barely puts a 1/4 of an inch in our area. Computer model number 2 is obviously a little bit more generous with those rainfall potential totals. So there is some uncertainty as to how much we'll get, but the rounds are going to come back. We're in a very active weather pattern with a ton of humidity in place and a couple little disturbances being thrown our direction. The ingredients are there. It's just a matter of how much can we squeeze out of these storms. So dry today with highs in the upper 80s. Storm chance mainly in the hill country tomorrow. We'll go with a round of storms Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Drier skies this weekend. Highs in the 80s, if not back to the 90s late weekend. Overnight lows will be in those 60s to low 70s. That's a look at your 7-day. Let's now get you back over to